start again. It's a rich thing.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we're often considered, at least NBA fans in general, are probably considered as fans that live in the past. They reflect on their history and whatnot. They reflect on the good times, the good old days in the NBA. And unfortunately, this one day of the year, it might be true. Because for some NBA fans out there, for those who are in the Chicago area, considering this is a Bulls channel, or those that are in America in total, they're probably still living in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. However, the Australians will be living in 2023 by the time you see this video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the future, and you guys are living in the past. How unfortunate it is for you guys. Again, I don't care how corny that joke gets. I'm going to keep saying it every year, because that is the privilege of being an Australian in many ways. Anyway, that's not what we're going to be talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, again, trying to lighten things up a little bit, change things up in a way, make some jokes here or there. But of course, it is obviously the new year, and today we've got new news. We won't be dwelling on the past today. We actually have some updates on the future of the Chicago Bulls. Today we're going to be talking about Lonzo Ball and the updates around him and how he has slowly but surely been progressing overall upon a potential NBA return this season. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bull Show. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about whether or not you think Lonzo Ball will return this season, and how big do you think of an update this is to actually see. So let's look at those updates, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming from Cody Westerland. Hopefully I said that name correctly. I apologize in advance if I did not. And he tweeted, I think this was right before the Bulls game, Lonzo Ball has jumped a little bit while shooting and done light jogging, Billy Donovan says. He's doing a little more physically than last time Billy Donovan provided an update. That's, again, progression. That's something, look, we can't be upset at the fact that Lonzo Ball is progressing. We're very, very happy about that. We're stoked. There's been light jumping with his jump shot. He's shooting. Very, very good sight to see. That's obviously a big update in my eyes. The fact that he's shooting a basketball right now and he is jumping and he's doing all those little things and he's doing light jogging. So again, it is progress. It's not necessarily ramping it up. It's not necessarily getting back to contact like we were talking about last time with Lonzo Ball, but it's small progression every single time. Again, we know this situation has gone very slow with Lonzo Ball. He was originally meant to come back sometime January last year at this rate. Again, it's been a long time, and we know that. And there are a couple of reasons why it's been a long time for Lonzo Ball, but we understand it. At least most people understand. It's going to take a long time. He's not coming anytime soon. If you're thinking he's coming back in January, I'm sorry, that's just not going to be the case. If you're thinking he's probably going to come back in February, I think that's a bit of a stretch as well. If Lonzo Ball returns, I think you're looking at a March or April stretch. It just is what it is. I'm sorry if people feel differently, but I just think that's what we're looking at now. But there is slow progress with Lonzo Ball. There is another quote that we have to discuss, ladies and gentlemen, and here it is. I believe this is coming from Billy Donovan. Here's what he had to say. Regularly on the court shooting, which has been good. Actually jumping a little bit while he's been shooting. He's been doing some light jogging and I think working through some of that stuff. Like we talked, it is progressing. It's just really slow. But there have been some improvements, and he's actually doing more physically than the last time we spoke. That's coming from Billy Donovan. And look, at the end of the day, it's not the biggest update in the world. Again, it's not ramping it up and whatnot, but I would take any update from Lonzo Ball I could possibly get. When Lonzo Ball starts running, I want that update. When Lonzo Ball starts dunking, I want that update. When Lonzo Ball is, I guess, in the gym with other players and doing some physical work, I want an update. I want an update on everything with Lonzo Ball, because at the beginning of the season, we knew little to nothing about the situation. The front office didn't know, Lonzo didn't know, doctors didn't know, and it was the worst. In my opinion, that was probably the worst time to be a Lonzo Ball fan, or to be a Bulls fan in general, because you're getting so many updates throughout the off-season when you've had little to nothing to talk about. It's all Lonzo Ball, we don't know. Lonzo Ball, we don't know. There might have to be another surgery to figure out what's going on. That really was a very harsh time to be a Bulls fan. So any update whatsoever, I'm happy to take. And I'm very thankful that Billy Donovan is giving us updates. It's not the best updates. And by no means am I saying that again, I'd rather have these updates from Billy Donovan than have no updates at all, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you, Billy Donovan, and thank you for obviously the reporters that continue to ask about Lonzo Ball. I want as many updates as I could possibly get from him, so I guess identify whether or not he's actually going to come back this season at all. So look, there is a lot, and again, I'm very thankful about that for Billy Donovan. I'd rather take negative updates than no updates at all. It's the same with the front office. I'd rather the front office speak negatively about this Bulls team than to not speak at all. Maybe that's just my opinion, the way that I feel, but I'd like to know the front office. I want to know what they're thinking. I always have. And I'm still wondering what they're thinking, even after we're winning. I'd like to know these things. And I'd like to know it through the dark times. I'd like to know it through the great times as well. And I guess that's just how I am. I just want to know things, I guess, about this Bulls team. So altogether, though, we'll move on quickly about the front office and whatnot. This is a Lonzo Ball update. Altogether, though, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. I just want to quickly say, it's probably New Year's Eve for you guys, but it's New Year's for me. So happy New Year to everybody. Spring on 2023. Hopefully, it's the best year of every single one of your guys' life. Hopefully, you have the best year imaginable, and hopefully great success comes to all of you. I'm wishing you all the best from the future, and I'll see you all in the next Chicago Bulls video, where by the time it comes out, it might just be a little bit closer to New Year's for you guys, and you'll all be celebrating it as well. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.